Today is Monday, Parashat Mitzavim-Vayelech. Actually, this coming Shabbat, we're going to be reading two parashiot, Mitzavim and Vayelech. At the beginning of Parashat Mitzavim, Moshe Rabbeinu gathers all the Jewish people and tells them, Atem Nitzavim Hayom, you're standing today, Kulechem, all of you, Lifnei Hashem Elokechem, before Hashem your God, Rashechem, Shivtechem, the heads of your tribes, Ziknechem, your elders, Shoterechem, your officers, Kol Ish Israel, all the men of Israel, Tapechem, your small children, Neshechem, your wives, your women, Vegerecha, and the converts, Asher Bekerev Mahanecha, who are in the midst of your camp, Mechotev Etzecha, Choem Memecha, from those who chop the wood and the ones who draw the water. In other words, he gathered every single person together, and here Chachamim explain he gave them the principle of Israel Arevim Zelazeh, which means the Jewish people are responsible for one another. You cannot say just let each person do whatever on his own and has no impact on all of the totality of Am Yisrael, but rather here there is an impact. Whatever a person does, it could be a mitzvah, it benefits not only himself and his family, but all of Am Yisrael would benefit from those mitzvot that each and every single person does. And the opposite, heaven forbid, if someone does an averah, it's not only to his detriment, but all of Am Yisrael are impacted by that action of that one individual. Here we see how we're all responsible for one another. And there's an example that is brought. Imagine yourself, somebody is on a cruise, he even rented maybe one of those suites that they paid a lot of money for, but people hear the noise coming out from his room. When they knock to inquire what's going on, they see him drilling a hole in the wall of his suite, and that hole will go into the water. And they say, "What are you doing?" He said, "Well, I rented this place." They say, "Oh, look, if you make a hole in that wall, the water will come not just only into your individual room, but it'll flow into the whole rest of the ship, and the whole ship might sink because of your hole that you made in your room." So this will be a way to illustrate what it means that the actions that we do can have an impact on all of Am Yisrael. So you're responsible for one another. It has many other explanations also, that if you see a fellow Jew in need, you have an obligation to help him, because we're like guarantors or responsible for one another. And if you see someone who's doing the right thing, you should sort of like encourage him and compliment him. And the opposite, if somebody is lost in terms of the right thing to do, you have an obligation to correct him, maybe to teach him or to show him the right way, because we all together, we're all in this together as a Jewish people, we're all like one unit. And there's another explanation also, Atem Nitzavim Hayom, you're standing today. There's an old English expression, maybe it's an American expression, united we stand, divided we fall. Maybe it's inspired by this pasuk. Atem Nitzavim Hayom Kulechem, when you're all together, united, then Nitzavim, then you can stand strong. But when there is division and discord, then you cannot stand strong. There's a falling apart, so to speak. So this is some of the ideas from the beginning of the parasha of this week. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.